Wildfire burning out of control near Cameron Lake is creating a divide on Vancouver Island. The main artery connecting the east and west coast through the Alberni Valley is shut down. As CTV's Gord Kurbis reports, the fire is burning just meters from Highway 4, cutting off dozens of communities.
5 helicopters are now part of the resources attacking the wildfire over Cameron Lake, a fire that continues to grow.
It was scary last night, seeing once the helicopters left and the airplanes left, we felt kind of all alone. The bridge just went up into flames.
In her 43 years at Cameron Lake Resort, Esther Verheyen has never seen a blaze like this on her doorstep, and it's coming closer.
I'm packed, I'm ready, the neighbors are packed. Yes, I can be out of here if need be.
The blaze, which was discovered on Sunday, has now grown to 140 hectares and remains out of control.
Crews and equipment are working on supporting direct and indirect strategies. The fire's in steep terrain. The crews are being challenged by rolling debris and endangered trees.
Some of that debris has now landed on the highway. The resort is next to a second line of road closures that has shut down Highway 4, stranding thousands of travelers trying to head east and west.
Well, we passed here just the other day, before, when it was just starting. We could see it a little bit, and then they closed the road the next day, so we managed to get through just in time.
Vacationers like Neil McCafferty heading to the west coast are cut off and are having to quickly make other plans.
Perhaps if it cleans up some and, obviously all the important traffic has to go and visitors are down that list, we wouldn't want to take somebody's space.
The province says essential traffic can cross the island using the Bamfield Road from the Cowichan Valley to Alberni, but it's a bumpy ride taking several hours.
Tofino has been truly cut off fairly recently when the only road in Highway 4 has been cut off for several days. So it's not new to the coast that there is a route out.
At this point, the Coastal Fire Service says Cathedral Grove is not in danger, much to the relief of groups that champion old-growth forests.
If there were 1,000 Cathedral Groves like there used to be, one burning down would not be that big a deal because there'd still be another 999 left. But that's all the reason more we need to protect the old growth.
This forest, however, continues to burn out of control. Crews expecting it will take many more days to put it out. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Cameron Lake.
With the main artery cut off for the foreseeable future, the only way to bypass the fire is through a patchwork of logging roads. Even though there is a way around, you are being urged to avoid all travel in the area unless it's essential. The detour takes you from Port Alberni through to Lake Cowichan via Bamfield on logging roads. Signage and traffic control will be stationed at key points to keep you on the right path. It's estimated it will take about 4 hours to drive the route. That includes narrow sections, sharp curves, loose gravel, and some challenging terrain. There is also no cell phone service, no food or fuel stops, and no bathrooms.
We really are asking the public to carefully consider their reason to travel in recognition of the fact that this is a very unique road and it will be very challenging driving conditions. And if you don't need to be on the road traveling, please stay home and wait for that trip when Highway 4 has been reopened.
If you have to drive the detour, be sure to top up the tank, carry a spare tire, and bring supplies like food and clothing, as conditions can change quickly. You're also encouraged to only make the trip during the day and keep your headlights on at all times because dust from the dirt road is causing visibility issues. People living in Yubo say there has been a steady stream of vehicles traveling the detour since yesterday. Daly's Auto Center is the last chance gas station before the Forestry Service Road, and the attendant says they have been helping drivers with directions and also hearing some tales from the trail.
You would see a few tourists, a few boats, but now it is just a steady stream of convoys of traffic both ways, just going back and forth all day. Most people are saying the road was okay, a few flat tires, some people stuck on the side of the road, a lot of people that are confused. And there are a couple people out there that are apparently directing and redirecting traffic because there was, what I hear, a rollover.
In a tweet, Vancouver Island RCMP says Lake Cowichan has been experiencing heavy traffic flow because of the detour and are urging people to drive with care. All that smoke and heat is making for dangerous conditions as wildfire season heats up across the province. CTV's Ben Milger has more on the new bans that will come into effect tomorrow.
A thick haze obscures the lions, normally prominent on a sunny summer day. Smoke from a pair of fires near Harrison Lake has settled in over southwest BC, prompting an air quality advisory from Metro Vancouver. Unfortunately, it's something people are getting used to.
6 of the last 8 summers, our region has been significantly impacted by wildfire smoke. And our climate projections indicate this will only become more frequent and severe with the changing climate.
There are 81 active wildfires burning in the province, with 8 of those igniting over the last 24 hours. The fire danger rating across much of BC, high or extreme. And that's why a province-wide campfire ban takes effect at noon on Thursday.
This prohibition has been enacted to prevent human-caused wildfires and protect public safety. These prohibitions apply to all public and private land.
Grilling in the park. It's a summer tradition for many, but maybe not this year. The Vancouver Park Board has banned all barbecues from city parks and beaches due to the extreme fire danger. The move is being called temporary, but with hot, dry conditions likely to continue and even get worse, the ban may not be lifted for the rest of the summer. Vancouver firefighters also warning people to be cautious when grilling outdoors at their own homes.
Definitely an increased risk there anytime things are dry, and we're asking anytime anyone's cooking to be very careful about what you're doing outside in the proximity around your barbecues.
And we will have more on wildfires burning in other parts of Canada still to come. As if the Cameron Lake wildfire shutting down Highway 4 wasn't enough of a traffic headache, a crash near Goldstream Park in Langford turned the Malahat into a parking lot for much of the afternoon. RCMP say a crash between 2 vehicles led to single-lane alternating traffic. The collision happened on Highway 1 at Finlayson Arm Road around 1:30. The lanes reopened entirely about an hour and a half later. The shortcut over the Saanich Inlet wasn't an option for drivers trying to avoid the Malahat crash. Call it bad timing after sailings on the Mill Bay to Brentwood Bay ferry were cancelled. Ferry passengers in Brentwood Bay were met with a locked gate. BC Ferries says it was forced to tie the vessel up at the terminal as there wasn't enough staff to sail it. People in Brentwood Bay say since the beginning of 2023, the Malahat bypass and link to Mill Bay has been regularly cut due to crew shortages. Businesses in the area say the unpredictability of the service is affecting their bottom line.
25% of our sit-down customers are on the ferry. Can be a lot more though, and especially takeout orders. Seahorses does rely a lot on the ferry traffic because people will sometimes miss the ferry and come down for a meal.
It's a service that everybody around here needs. I mean, especially in the summer, the lineup's all the way down the hill usually, so it's used a lot.
BC Ferries says to check its website for any update on the service. The 25-minute crossing connects the Cowichan Valley and Mill Bay with Brentwood Bay and Greater Victoria and is often used by commuters when a crash shuts down the Malahat.